Once upon a time, one morning, Mia opened her window to see a gray sky, but this wasn't an ordinary gray. The grass, the flowers, the rooftops, even her own dress. Everything had turned gray. It was as if all the colors in the world had vanished into thin air. At first, Mia thought she must be dreaming, but when the cold morning breeze touched her face, she knew it was real. Just then, a black crow with shiny eyes landed on her windowsill. "Do not be afraid, little human," the crow said in a deep, wise voice. "My name is Karis. The colors have been stolen, and we must bring them back." Mia blinked in surprise. "How can colors even be stolen?" Karis tilted his head. "There's something called the color clock. Every morning at exactly 7, it sends colors across the world. But today, someone stopped it." Mia took a deep breath. "Then we must find it and start it again." And so, their adventure to bring back the colors began. As Mia and Karis soared over the gray landscape, the sun struggled to rise on the horizon, yet even its glow was nothing more than a pale, lifeless white. Karis spread his wings wide and said, "Our first stop, the Red Realm. Red is the color of warmth, courage, and life itself." When Mia looked down, she saw roses that were once a brilliant scarlet, now reduced to dull, lifeless petals. Strawberry fields looked like patches of gray stones. Even a distant river that should have been deep crimson shimmered only in a dreary metallic hue. "When the colors are gone, it's as if the world forgets how to breathe," Mia whispered. Karis nodded solemnly. "Because colors don't just touch the eyes, they touch the soul." When they landed in the Red Realm, even the soil was drained of life, painted in shades of ash. It was silent, but not the kind of silence that brings peace. This was the silence of absence. Just then, an old tortoise emerged from behind a withered bush. His shell was cracked, and his eyes carried the weight of years. "Welcome," he said softly. "No one has visited here for a long time." Mia stepped forward. "Where did the red go?" The tortoise lifted his head slowly. Red was carried by the fireflies. But one night, the shadow wind came and swept them away to the dark valley in the north. Without them, the Red Realm cannot regain its color. Karis ruffled his wings. "Then we must find the fireflies," but the tortoise only shook his head gently. "They will only reveal themselves to those who are truly brave. For the essence of red is courage. If you feel fear, they will not see you." Mia took a deep breath. The thought of going to the dark valley sent a chill through her. But her curiosity burned brighter than her fear. Karis tapped her shoulder lightly with his wing. "Come, Mia," he said. "Courage is not the absence of fear, it is walking alongside it." As they set out, the wind howled between the gray trees, and the branches seemed to whisper. Soon, a tiny crimson glow appeared in the air, then another, and another, until dozens of little lights flickered gently in the darkness. They were fireflies. Mia noticed how fragile they seemed, their glow trembling in the wind. She thought to herself, sometimes courage isn't about being strong. It's about continuing even when you feel fragile. The fireflies began to dance around them, leaving trails of shimmering red light. They brushed against Mia's hands and Karis's wings, and the glow grew stronger. Slowly, the dull gray grass did not turn green, but small red flowers began to bloom upon it. Red was returning. The tortoise approached them and said, "And that is how it is done. Red returns with courage. Now, you must find the other colors." Mia smiled. "One color down, 5 to go." Karis winked. "And each will teach us something new." After leaving the Red Realm behind, Mia and Karis flew through the pale gray sky until a vast body of water appeared on the horizon. Normally, it should have been a brilliant blue, but now it shimmered in a frosty silver. Even the waves seemed tired, lazily rolling toward the shore without singing their usual ocean song. "This is the blue ocean," said Karis. "Blue is the color of peace, wisdom, and patience." Mia took a deep breath. "It's like time has stopped here." They landed on the shore. The sand was the faintest shade of gray. A few fish surfaced for air before diving back into the depths. It was as if they were all waiting for something. Then a calm, gentle voice spoke. "Are you looking for it too?" The voice belonged to an elderly sea turtle with a long, flowing beard. His eyes were slightly closed, and his face carried the serenity of countless years. "For what?" Mia asked. "For the great whale, guardian of the blue," the turtle said. "Without its song, the ocean cannot turn blue again. But months ago, an impatient storm came and drove the whale into the far depths. Many have tried to find it quickly, but those who rush never find it." Mia frowned. "Why?" The turtle smiled. "Because some things are not found with haste, they are found with patience. That is the essence of blue." Karas lowered his wings slightly. "So, we should wait?" The turtle nodded. "Wait and listen. The song of the blue will only reach ears that truly listen." Mia and Karas sat by the shore and closed their eyes. At first, there was only the soft sound of the waves. Then came the whisper of the wind, and finally, from far away, a deep, gentle melody emerged. It was as if the ocean's heart was beating. "That's it," Mia exclaimed. Karas smiled. "Let's follow that sound." As they moved through the water, the dull gray waves slowly began to turn blue. Fish swam around them, guiding their way. And at last, a massive blue whale appeared before them. The whale took a deep breath, then sang its powerful song. In that moment, the entire ocean turned a brilliant blue. Even the sky regained its vibrant hue. The whale looked at them and said, "Thank you for coming with patience." "For blue always returns with patience?" Mia smiled. "2 colors down, 4 to go." Karas nodded. "And patience will guide us through the rest of our journey." After leaving the blue ocean, Mia and Karas rose slowly into the sky. On the horizon, the shadows of towering trees stretched upward. They were so dense that even the sunlight struggled to slip through the leaves. "We've arrived at the green forest," said Karas. "Green is the color of discovery, curiosity, and life." Mia's eyes widened. "It's like a living maze." When they stepped into the forest, everything was silent. No birds sang, no leaves rustled. The tree trunks were a dull gray, and the leaves looked faded and lifeless. Suddenly, a narrow stream appeared in front of them. On the water's surface stood a delicate insect, its wings like butterfly petals. It looked at them and spoke in a trembling voice. "The heart of green has been lost. Without it, the forest cannot come alive again." Mia knelt down. "Its heart?" The insect nodded. "The heart is hidden deep within the forest. But only those who are curious, those who ask questions, can find it." "The path opens with questions?" Mia and Karas glanced at each other. "Then we'll ask questions," Mia said. They began to walk. With each step, a tree blocked their way. When Karas asked, "I wonder why this tree is bent like that," the tree slowly moved aside. When Mia looked at a flower and asked, "Why are you so pale?" the flower lifted its head and regained its color. The more they asked, the more the forest began to change. Leaves turned green, small animals emerged from their burrows, and streams began to sing. Finally, they reached a massive wall of vines. Mia asked, "What's behind here?" The vines trembled and parted, revealing a glowing green stone inside. As they approached the stone, a gentle breeze swept through. The stone shone with a warm inner light, and suddenly the entire forest came to life. Birds began to sing, trees lifted their branches toward the sky, and leaves swayed as if dancing. The insect reappeared. "Thank you," it said. "Green is preserved through curiosity and respect. Never stop asking questions." Mia smiled. 3 colors down, 3 to go. Karas flapped his wings. "Now, let's see where the path takes us next." After the green forest colors came back to life, Mia and Karas rose into the sky. In the distance, a vast land shimmered like gold. The wind blew hot and dry. "This is the yellow desert," said Karas. Yellow is the color of courage and self-confidence, but it also demands patience. As soon as they stepped into the desert, the sand beneath their feet felt like tiny pieces of the sun. There were no mountains, no trees, no shade, only endless rolling dunes. They walked for a while. Beads of sweat formed on Mia's forehead. Karas, how can we move forward without getting lost in a place this big? Karas lifted his head toward the sun. Every desert traveler must trust themselves to find the way. Listen to the wind, watch your shadow, follow your heart. Just then, they spotted a bright yellow stone in the distance. But as they tried to approach it, a massive sandstorm rose before them. The storm was so strong that even taking a step was difficult. Mia was frightened. What if we get lost? Courage spread his wings slightly. Fear wants to stop you, but courage grows only when you take a step forward. Mia took a deep breath, closed her eyes, and listened to Karas's voice. Step by step, they began to move through the storm. Sand stung her eyes and the wind howled in her ears, but with each step, Mia felt more confident. After a while, the storm began to fade. When she opened her eyes, the Yellowstone was right in front of her. It was surrounded by shimmering light. When Mia picked it up, a warm, peaceful glow spread from the stone. In that moment, the yellow desert bloomed with flowers. Tiny yellow blossoms sprouted from the sand, and the wind hummed a gentle melody. An old turtle who lived in the desert approached them. Courage is not being without fear, he said. It's moving forward despite your fear. Mia smiled. 4 colors complete, Karas nodded. And now, let's see which land awaits us next. After taking the Yellowstone with them, Mia and Karas soared into the sky. Behind them, the green forests, blue sea, red valley, and yellow desert shone brightly. The power of the 4 colors was now united. Karas smiled. Mia, what was the most valuable thing you saw on this journey? Mia thought for a moment. The colors were beautiful, but the real treasure was the courage, patience, hope, and love I discovered inside me. Karas nodded. That's why this journey will never truly end, because the real adventure continues in your heart. As the sun set, Mia closed her eyes. The wind blew like a lullaby from far away, and in that moment she understood. No matter where she went, the greatest treasure she carried was her own heart. The colors of life don't come from the outside, they come from within. Courage, love, hope, and patience already live in every child's heart. All you have to do is discover them. If you enjoyed Mia and Karas's adventure, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. In our next adventure, we might explore the magical land you dream of.